Hi guys, it's Rachel here from Health and Balance in Germantown. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about shin splints. So what are shin splints? They are technically an overuse injury, meaning there's a muscle in the lower part of your leg that is working in overdrive. It's working more than what it's used to or what it's supposed to do. People who tend to have shin splints know that they have them based on having pain while they run. So it tends to be you're running, you get some pain. As you continue to run, the pain gets worse and worse and worse. But in the beginning stages of shin splints, once you stop running and you walk, it gets better. Farther along in shin splints though, that pain doesn't get better anymore. You start to have pain while you're walking, while you're doing normal things. Worst case scenario, shin splints can cause stress fractures, meaning you have pain really with everything. So people tend to ask what caused this to happen. Typical causes are that you changed up your workout routine, specifically your running regimen, meaning you changed maybe the frequency of your run or the distance of your run, maybe your running speed or even your shoe wear. Any of those things, either in combination or separately, can start to cause shin splints. So if you're somebody suffering with shin splints or front lower leg pain while running, tune in for the rest of this video to watch how PT can help with your shin splints and what you can do to self-manage them. Right, so for those of you dealing with shin splints, the first suggestion that I have is for you to rest. So, shin splints is an overuse injury, meaning you got that inflammation process going, you got that part of the body aggravated. You gotta give it at least a couple weeks to calm itself back down. But when I say rest, I don't mean that means you're sitting on the couch doing nothing. You can still stay active. So I want you to find something that continues to work your cardio endurance, so you can bike. You could swim, row machine, super good for cardio endurance. You could use the elliptical, anything to reduce that impact on the legs, but keeping up your cardio endurance so that when we get back to running, you're ready to go. The lungs aren't what's wearing you out. As long as you give your body those first couple weeks of resting, the recovery process for this will go a lot more smoothly and efficiently from there on out. I'm going to give you some exercises you can do during this resting phase of your healing process. These exercises are designed to strengthen some of your butt muscles. So your butt muscles are the big powerhouse muscles of your legs, and they should be helping out when you're running. A lot of times when the butt muscles are weak, that leaves those lower leg muscles to have to do a lot of the work, and that's where you result in some shin splints. There's going to be some good leg stretches to keep you nice and loose so that when you're ready to go back to running, you're good to go. And then there's going to be some exercises that are specifically there to help aid in the healing process, to help make this recovery a little bit more efficient. The first exercise is a calf stretch. So you put your toes up on the wall and you gently lean into the wall. You should feel a good stretch in the back of your leg, and you're going to hold that out for at minimum 30 seconds. Then you're going to do the same thing, but this time with the bent knee. You've got two calf muscles and you've got to stretch them both. The second exercise is going to be standing on one leg, pulling that arch of the foot up off the floor. So don't let your arch cave in and touch the floor. You're going to hold this as long as you can, relax, and do that again. You're going to do 10 sets of this one. If you find that this becomes too easy, go ahead and add some arm circles, and it'll make the exercise a little bit harder. The third exercise is massaging out that muscle that's aggravated. More often than not, this is going to be your posterior tibialis muscle. So this muscle is on the inner part of your lower leg, and then it dives underneath that shin bone. So you're following that shin bone right along the edge of it. Once you find a sweet spot, kind of hang out there a little bit longer, massaging that specific spot. In total, do this for about 5 minutes. Your fourth exercise is to strengthen your glute medius. So you wrap a band around your legs just above your knees, turning the foot outwards and kicking out and back at about a 45-degree angle. You should feel this right in the butt region, 3 sets of 8 on each side. Your fifth exercise is another butt strengthening exercise. So, band wrapped around the legs just above the knees once again, a little mini squat, and you are sidestepping back and forth. So you're going to do about 12 steps to the right and then 12 steps to the left, and repeat that 3 times. Last but not least, a little bit of icing at that area of inflammation. So you can take a Dixie cup, fill it up with water, let it freeze, and then rip off the top part of the Dixie cup so you have a nice little bit of an ice cube to roll up and down that posterior tibialis muscle. At most, doing this for 10 minutes, 3 to 5 times a day. After doing these exercises and resting for a couple weeks, the next most important thing is to slowly progress yourself back into running. So not jumping right back into your traditional routine, backing off a little bit less frequently, a little bit shorter distances to reintegrate that impact of running back into the body. If you find that your symptoms still persist or they never fully went away, or maybe you're concerned about a stress fracture, I'd be happy to evaluate you here at Health and Balance in Germantown. Take a peek, see what's going on, and see if there's any way I can help you. Hope to see you soon.